What I do today with our customers in the region, in the role that I hold today, I align with our decision makers, business decision makers, technical decision makers to drive the digital transformations and how can we employ technology to change their business and to really deliver on the business outcome. So I work with CIOs as well as with business decision makers where we develop strategies, and between Cisco and our ecosystem partners, how can we bring the technology in the best possible way to deliver on the business outcome and the digital transformation promise. This is one of the things I do. The other thing I do is that I lead the engineering, architecture, and innovation organizations within the region for which we develop architectures, we develop solutions, we take the business requirement, the exact business requirement of our customers, the technical requirements, based on which we develop the customized solutions that are required to provide digital transformation. Drivers for the innovations that we do, what are the challenges that are facing our customers? Today, CIOs in many organizations are under massive pressure to do a lot more with less. Historically, they used to bring a lot of expertise, engineers, consultants, architects, to bring very complex network into play, and then it would be extremely difficult to manage going forward. If we look at the digital transformation in the industry today and how it's transforming every business, that model cannot continue to work. A few years ago, we introduced into the market a concept we call the digital network architecture, where we describe to the industry and to our customers and partners how we believe the architecture should go for the network to deliver and eliminate those challenges and deliver on the digital transformation. And we start working on the digital network architectures. Recently, we are very proud to say that we have reimagined the reality and we have redefined the networking function. So what we introduced the network intuitive. Network intuitive today, it's really the most advanced innovation, not only because of the innovation, but it's also from where it comes from. It comes from a company that historically the first product we ever produced was a router. We are redefining the very functions of the routing and switching and how we build networks in order for us to deliver on the digital transformation. Digital network architecture, network intuitive to us, it's a way to build a network that can deliver on the Internet of Things, as well as enable customers to transform their businesses and deliver on business outcome through the digital transformation journey. In this announcement, we are introducing a brand new chain of product. We call it the Catalyst 9K. And we are introducing the management layer or the software layer, we call it the DNA Center. Through those combination, now we are introducing artificial intelligence and machine learning within the network, where the network now starts learning. It's learning the context of how the network is being used. It's also learning about the application. On top of that, we are actually introducing the most advanced innovation in the industry right now, which we call the encrypted traffic analytics. Encrypted traffic analytics now, it's allowing us to inspect and analyze a traffic that is being encrypted passing on the network in order for us to understand the behavior of how that encrypted traffic is being transmitted and at the same time take the proper decision. So as the network is learning, the network now is actually a lot more relevant to the application and to the outcome that's expected of it. So we are introducing an abstract layer. The premise behind moving towards network intuitive, number one, to increase simplicity, to really provide an extremely simple way in order for you to build, manage, and scale your network to deliver on the business outcome. The software layer that is provided, the user interface is very intuitive and extremely simple to use, because now we are putting all the complexity in the engines that actually program and manage the network, not from the user perspective. From the user perspective, it's going to be a very simple graphical user interface that's very intuitive. It is really as simple as building diagrams, dragging and dropping, defining the business outcome that you need, and then all of that will use the software engines behind it to actually program the network. To the contrary, through the software layer, we're actually introducing huge simplicity, and we are automating how you actually configure, program, and operate the network. So prior to the innovation that we are introducing at this point, we have introduced a huge innovation within the data center. We have introduced what we call the application-centric infrastructure. We also have introduced the HyperFlex, which is a virtualized, hyper-converged solution within the data center. The hyper-converged within the data center is virtualizing the compute, virtualizing the storage, and also virtualizing the network. Now we are building huge capacity on the hardware layer, but all of that complexity as well as connectivity and integration is abstracted through a software layer. Whether you have single node failure or multiple node failure, whether you have single link failure or multiple link failure, that will have absolutely zero impact on any operation that you are doing. You are absolutely correct in that question, because we had to do the innovation in the data center first, enable the infrastructure to be reliable, flexible, and also elastic, that based on the customer's need, they build what they need and they grow it from there. So we build a network, or we build a platform of service within the data center, and that platform of service would be delivering exactly what's needed on that day, and then we can elastically grow it as much as the business need, or decrease it as much as the business need, and based on that, we have absolutely zero impact on the software layer that's actually programming, redefining, and operating all the different components of the architecture. To take full advantage of the digital transformation, the architectures we build or the solutions we provide, they need to be based on open standard. They also need to provide the flexibility, the interoperability, and the integration with the customer's workflow as well as their business applications. And therefore, the solutions that we provide, they provide that kind of open standards. They provide the ability to interoperate with other solutions and other standards. They also provide the open APIs. We believe all solutions, they really need to provide that kind of capability. So today, we actually have that capability within the systems we provide, but not only that, we also provide what we call DevNet. The DevNet is the development network platform that will allow ability from our customers and partners to register on that network, as well as be able to develop solutions that are specific to their business needs. We believe in holistic approach to security. As I talk to many decision makers, CIOs around the globe, the biggest concerns they have today would be number one concern, challenges that's facing their business would be cybersecurity. We believe the only model that can work in order for us to take full advantage of the digital transformation would be to take a holistic approach. Holistic approach today take multiple elements. Element number one, you cannot secure what you don't have visibility on, or you cannot secure something that you don't know. So number one, we need local visibility. So through local visibility, through the data we gather and the analytics we gather from the network, we believe that is going to be critical in order for you to provide effective security. Number two is the global visibility. So through the Thales group that we have, which is globally that we are monitor quite a bit of traffic, quite a bit of email, quite a bit of web traffic, and based on that now we have global visibility. On daily basis, through our Thales group, we are managed actually to detect around 1.5 million attacks daily. And through the local visibility, global visibility, now we have good understanding of what's happening. Number two, we take a holistic approach. From the very first point, a user touches network through AMP everywhere, through email security, through web security, through next generation firewall, through next generation IPS, and through the end-to-end capability that we provide, we are able to really secure a network that is today extremely complex, and also the service attack is increasing. When you take a holistic approach with the local visibility and global visibility, you will really be able to use an effective security solutions that's good for the next era. So again, the network intuitive, we believe the platform, because if you think about everything we talk about, when we start talking about IoT is really connecting things into something. And we believe the network is the common platform that connects everything. Our ability to bring automation, our ability to bring simplicity, our ability to bring really true security that is end-to-end with complete visibility, we believe that's going to play a key role in order for us to innovate and enable connecting everything to the network. In the IoT space, we believe the focus is going to be more and more on the application. The focus is going to be more and more on the ability to understand on the top layer, the ability to automate, the ability to connect everything. We believe once again that security is going to be the key thing, and the more that we provide security, automation, simplicity in the network, the easier it's going to become. But we believe that many doors of innovations are going to be opened once we deliver on this.